Bienvenidos a One and Jam TV en esta edición internacional. Why? ¿Por qué? Se preguntan ustedes. Porque estoy con mi amiga Sophie Jump. Yes, jump very high. Saltar bien alto. A quien conozco, no voy a decir, o sea, voy a decir hace muchos años, no voy a decir cuántos, porque ella es muy joven. Pero bueno, tengo la suerte de haber trabajado con ella y seguir en contacto y seguir trabajando por los Friends of Argentina of Wine. It's
Perfect.
It's
Yes.
perfect. Okay,
Good
okay.
pronunciation.
Welcome. How many times have you been in Argentina? Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
First of all.
Cheers, everybody.
How many times have you been in Argentina? You have?
I've been coming this year for 20 years. I'm celebrating.
But you don't know how many times? 20 times?
Probably
More.
about 50 times.
50. Para los que no saben, UK.
Y hablo todavía muy mal español.
No, don't worry. El Reino Unido es uno de los principales mercados del vino del mundo de Argentina. Supo ser el primero en su momento y sigue siendo el primero en términos de el judgment, ¿no? Es si los ingleses te aprueban, ya está, relajá. Por eso le voy a preguntar a Sophie en este viaje qué fue lo que más le impactó al vino argentino y sobre todo qué va a volver a hacer, porque tiene muchos proyectos para el futuro argentino y ella ha hecho mucho por el desarrollo del vino argentino en el Reino Unido. So Sophie, you've been here for 10 days, more or less? Okay, you've been to Mendoza. How many wineries?
7 or 8 wineries.
7 wineries with a group of?
3 journalists this year.
Okay. And what, in your words, you could say that they were most surprised about?
First of all, it's always a great question. First of all, what is surprising, well, quickly for me, is that every year when you think the quality can't get higher, it gets better. These journalists hadn't been to Argentina for quite a while, so I think first of all the quality,
Okay.
They were amazed at the continuing levels of quality which now is on a totally international level.
Yeah, of course.
Argentina can compete with wines from anywhere in the world, no problem. The changes I've seen this year were particularly with grape varieties, a lot more Pinot Noir, beautiful Pinot Noirs. I'm talking about Mendoza now, sorry, because we only went to Mendoza. Beautiful Pinot Noirs, Chardonnay, which is one of my favourite grapes. Argentina, for me, is producing some of the best Chardonnays in the world,
Okay,
so
wow.
the Burgundians can...
That is a great news for us.
Well, for me, what do I know, but the Burgundians had better be careful. The old Torrontés,
Yeah.
because even though it will never be a crowd pleaser and a bestseller, it's very important, it's unique to the personality of Argentina, and so it's important to keep.
And you know, with the new trends in the world, no? That people like fresher wines, more aromatic, and more simple in some way, the Torrontés could have another chance, so we don't have to forget about it.
I think you're right, but also those words you just said, you know, fresher wines, less oak, across the range, all of Argentine wines, whether they're Malbec or Chardonnay or blends, I mean, Argentine wines hit the spot, I think, of the consumer who's looking for drinkable wines and fresh wines and wines that are just enjoyable and juicy and luscious.
Your voice show us that you worked very hard in Argentina. And also you had a great time.
Yeah, exactly, because I can't speak.
You must be exhausted, but he has 2 more days here in Argentina. And have you met personally Michele Rolland?
I have met Michele Rolland. So
what do you think about him?
I think he's
not here. We are in his cellar, but you can say the truth.
But genuinely, I always say the truth, Fabricio, and I've been drinking wine, so even more truth. I think genuinely, my first visit in Argentina was over 20 years ago, and I went to Club Los Siete, and I've met Michele mainly in bars and restaurants. But I think he really is somebody that pushed and encouraged the Argentinian winemakers to really look overseas and start developing their wines and their industry. So certainly I think he really is a treasure
Exactly.
and something amazing that happened to Argentina. And of course, Argentina has its own identity and its own brilliant personalities, but he has
He
really
promoted
as one of the
globally.
people that pushed Argentina out of its own space into the international space.
I would say that imagine if Michele went to Chile, not to Argentina. Wow.
I don't even
Where-
know where Chile is.
Okay.
Fabricio, sorry.
But where it will be Argentina now? Because he helped us very
I
much
know, agree.
in international speaking.
And actually, if you look, I've known Carlos in that area. He basically bought a pile of rocks.
Exactly.
I know now everybody is brilliant about the rocks and they understand the mountain wines, you know, and the guys
But
that.
he-
but
but
he
both
started
rocks-
that. He bought a pile of rocks with a dribble of water and
Yeah.
said, "I'm going to make great wines."
And
That's
he
where
did
it
it.
started.
Well, and now you are in his restaurant. For me, I always say for me because maybe there's another one, and if I made a mistake, I want to be the one. But it's the only restaurant in the world who has the name and the surname of a winemaker. Your first time here. Do you like it?
Absolutely fabulous. It's very hard, isn't it? When you're in Argentina and you've got beautiful people, beautiful wines, what's not to like? But genuinely, amazing service. The food, I love it because it's very Argentinian food, but cooked in a beautiful, sophisticated way, but not over the top. This place is amazing. So, and it's a rainy day. It's like London outside, but I'm having the best time. So I think it's a gorgeous restaurant. I hope it does really, really well here and in Bariloche.
And last question. And it's a very tricky question.
Right.
Very difficult. Are you prepared?
But hold on, I'll have another glass
Okay,
first.
Take it very hard.
Right.
So, what was better? The meat or the chips? I said it would be difficult.
Actually, the chips.
Oh! Great chips. Besides, great. Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers to Argentina. Well done,
And welcome
everybody.
to Argentina
Thank
ever.
you for having me.